Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m. Hello, welcome to Navi Work with Amazing Ameze, your guide to navigating the workplace environment. This morning I'll be talking about be welcoming. That's another chapter in my book. Be welcoming. And I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. I like this one because I referred to my daughter in the book, my first daughter. So, some of us are naturals in being hospitable and in welcoming others, while for others it is a learned skill. Offers of food and customs is a natural means of building a bridge to others as a way of showing them they have a place at the table. Once, I remember while dropping my daughter at school, I observed something quite interesting. The head of school brought a new student into my daughter's class. The moment she saw my daughter, she immediately called her saying, "Oha, here's a new friend. Make her feel welcome." My daughter was only age 3 then, but she had obviously found her place as the friendly child who could make other children feel welcome. It was very pleasant to watch. And that can be you in an office, even though you just joined. When somebody else comes to the office, try to remember how you felt when you joined a new organization and you didn't know anybody, and you just really wanted to navigate the office. Imagine somebody walking up to you and say, "Hi, how are you? What's your name? Where did you come from? Or what school did you finish from?" If you have any questions, please come to me. I'm happy to help. There are many ways. I point out one or two things that you can do. You can take the person to lunch. Maybe lunchtime you go and say, "Oh, at this time we typically go to lunch. Do you want to go to lunch with me?" And then you take the person to lunch with you and say, "Oh, this is the kitchen and this is the time that people typically eat." Another thing you can do is go to the new person and say, "You know what? Let me take you around the office so that I can show you where the toilet is, where the garden is, where you can go for a walk." And then you do that. And while you're doing that with the person, you're asking the person, "Where did you work?" Not because you're being nosy. There's a thin line. Of course, I know it can seem like I don't want anybody to think I'm nosy. I want to know their business. No. The attitude and what you project would show that you're just trying to make the person feel welcome in a new environment. So what do? You take the person, ask the person where they worked before, or if they're fresh out of school, you tell them, "Oh, what school did you go to?" And then if you're also new and you're also navigating, you can say, "Guess what? I'm also new. I just joined like 2 or 3 months ago. So why don't we do this together?" When I first came, I struggled a bit because I didn't know some of the norms and customs of the office. But now I'm here and I learned a few things. I'm happy to help you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Those things really help. And again, it even boosts your own morale that you were helpful to somebody else. And that's an amazing way to navigate the workplace. Don't feel nosy. Sometimes people that join too are really, maybe they just want to focus on their work. They don't want anybody to disturb them. That's fine. You get the vibe, you read the room, you understand the person's aura and what they're giving up, and then you give them space. But it's always good. When I get into a new place, I'm always happy when I feel welcome. And I'm sure when you walked into a new work environment the first time, you'd have liked it if somebody had told you the do's and don'ts. I remember when I started working in the law firm, the person that sat beside me, I will never forget. She just told me, "Listen, welcome to this office, but let me give you a piece of advice." She said, "When you get an email from a partner, no matter what you're doing, drop it and do what the partner tells you to do." That was a lifesaver. I'll tell you more about it maybe in other podcasts. But for now, if you have any questions, please send me an email at amazingameze@naviwork.live. Have an amazing week. I hope you found this useful.